Hey guys, welcome back to our channel again. And I am so excited, to announce a special announcement that Fahad, who is our candidate, and he cleared his CISSP just 2 days back. So join us in celebrating his incredible achievement and all the hard work which he has put to get here, to clear the CISSP. So, in this video, we'll chat with Fahad about his journey, his challenges he faced, and his top tips for everyone looking to conquer the CISSP. So, don't miss out on this inspiring story and hit that bell icon if you have not subscribed to our channel yet so that you don't miss out on any notification or any new updates on our channel. So, let's all welcome Fahad.
Thank you, Pratibha, for inviting me to the
Most welcome.
talk, and thank you for all the work that you guys have been doing to, help us clear the CISSP exam. It wouldn't have been possible otherwise, I would say. It requires a certain amount of dedication to clear the certification, and you need to have someone along the journey to help you through it, right? Especially a good mentor and good training partner for CISSP, right? That you can rely on, that you can believe that okay, he'll help you and guide you right to clear this examination. Because this is not about just one week of study or 10 days of study that you can overlook. It's about committing to something for 4 or 5 months and being consistent with it and going ahead with every day of work, making sure along with that you're studying and you're putting the work and finally clearing the exam. So you need that kind of reliability in someone that you can pick and rely on to clear the final result. Yeah, yeah. To talk about my background, I think so. I come from technology, hardcore technology background. As I started with my career with Windows, Microsoft support, and so I'm a bit of a technologist at heart. I've always been and worked across multiple technologies. My last 10 years has been focused across data center technology, zero trust, MDM, VDI, which is to do with a lot to do with CISSP. So I've been looking for a change in my job and in my domain specifically to finally switch into a hardcore security, role. And what I figured out that they need to have a certain amount of credibility that you do. So knowledge is one thing. Yes, I do have the knowledge because I've worked on technologies, but then you also need to have a certain certification to as a credibility to prove that you do actually have acquired this knowledge formally to prove that. So that's when I thought about doing the CISSP. I wanted a program that actually just not is not just focused on helping clear the certification, but at the same time also impart the knowledge that we need to actually do the job, right? To clear the concept for once and for all, so we are not doubtful when we actually come across those concepts in real life, right? And that's where I think this course fit me well and right where I wanted to be. It was not too aggressive as well as it was not too I would say, in a sense, I was accountable for to do certain things on myself. While as well, there were classes over weekend, so it was not that I was just left alone and to prepare myself by myself and not being accountable, made accountable to. But at the same time, not too aggressive. That was everything was dumped in 10 days, and I was supposed to clear the exam, right? So I wanted a balance of that. I wanted something that is very much, focused on teaching the core skill sets. And Manoj sir, with his experience, with vast experience in the field industry, he's the right person. When I did a couple of classes, I knew okay, this is exactly what I want, something I wanted. And he was going to concept by concept and clearing, one concept at a time, making sure that we address multiple questions around the concept, making sure we understand not just the core concept but things around it that can also be related to concept and that can come into the examination. Right. And that was having the clarity around the concept is the most crucial thing I would say to clear the exam, and which is where Manoj does an absolutely wonderful job. He focuses on clearing every concept. He answers your question 10 times. I make sure that I'm actually learning it and not just trying to mug it up and then just try to answer the questions that are being put across me. So yeah, so that has been of great help that I was not just limited to my class but also through to something which is uh, of great help from Manoj to allow us to join as many batches as we want and just make sure that we clear the exam. That's his. I would say that his is what he is focused on as when. So from a course content perspective, I think it is just right? In the terms that whatever the concepts are, the concept videos which are spread across 100 days are, I think, are the core of this course. I would say. The question that he has put for practice are very much relevant. The Udemy test module, the test, mock test that he has are very close to, I would say, in terms of structure, in terms of how the question will come across in CISSP are were very helpful for me. I practice all of them, and he has set the benchmark so high in those questions that if you clear those mock tests, the surety that you'll clear the examination is higher. The last 2 weeks are the most crucial in preparation. Whatever you have studied, those 2 weeks you have to plan in a very strategic manner. You have to make sure that you divide the modules across 2 weeks in a way you can at least go through the entire course material twice. And in between, you also have to take tests to make sure that whatever you are learning, you are actually learning it and you are able to answer those questions frequently. And you have, when you read a question, you should know the answer without looking at the options, right? Which is what my uh, way of looking at the examination was. If I read a question, I should know it back of my head, this is the answer. When I see the answer in the options, I do not have to, I'm not in doubt because I know it already. If I'm not sure about the answer when I read the question, which is when I have to go through the answer, and we have to then, there are techniques which Manoj sir has taught, which is to take out the the obvious answer which are wrong, and then narrow it down to the one which is the nearest one, right? So then you have to use that tactic to come over the in case you come across such question. But otherwise, yes, you should be very well prepared. You should be very well, yeah, you should know very well the moment you read the questions that okay, this is the answer, and the moment you read it, that's about it, right? Yes, one more crucial thing actually I forgot to highlight. Being a technologist, a lot of time I was jumping the gun in answering questions during my preparation from a technology lens, right? While CISSP is a lot more focused on management perspective, right? So if you're someone who has worked in technology through and through your career, please be mindful that you have to wear another lens, which is management lens, and you have to look at those questions from a different perspective. But through and through, I took 100 days to clear the examination from the start date to end date, and it has. And I did not refer to any other course material. I simply relied on the knowledge I gained through this course that Manoj sir has built. All the content is more than sufficient for someone to clear the exam. Um, One thing I would say is a lot of time people come with the mindset that will there be, if I just practice these questions and Manoj sir has built, are they enough to clear the exam? I would say yes and no. And for the reason for that is those questions are there. What he has prepared is to validate your knowledge. His intention is to build the knowledge first. So please focus on building the knowledge. Please focus on completing his videos, content which actually explain the concept, understand the concepts, everything around it. That is the true knowledge that you will gain out of this course, and that is what will eventually help you to clear the examination as well. The question paper are just there to validate that what you have learned, you understood.
So, what advice would you like to give people who are pursuing for CISSP?
You have to commit to it. You have to commit to it. There is no other way around it. I think since I've cleared the exam, it's been 2 days. I've been reached out by a few people have reached out to me that how did you clear it and what can we, what is required to clear this exam. I said you have to commit yourself for at least 4 months. Don't see anything less than that because that is along with job. Of course, you're not gonna study full time. You will give 2-3 hours every day, and majority of the portion of your weekend will go into studies. And once you commit to that, once you're ready to commit to that, you see through it. And I think with the right teacher, when if you choose to go with Manoj sir with the right content, making sure that you understand the concepts, you will be able to surely clear it. There's no, but I cleared it um, exactly in 3.5 months time, and
Right.
I just committed to it. Right, I found the teacher that I was looking for. I found that okay, I just have to focus on this now, and I sit through every class. I sit through odd hours. I'm not located in India. I'm located in Singapore, so a lot of time the classes will go up to 12 midnight. Sometimes the revision class will start at 11 p.m. in the night, and for me it goes up to 12:31 a.m. in the night. So I think that commitment is required for you to clear the examination.
An incredible journey of yours, and I'm really very thankful to you. You joined us today, and thank you so much for being here, Fawad. Thank you.
Thank you so much.